Okay, we're learning the laws of Beis HaBechira, laws of God chosen house. From the Rambam, has
Okay, I don't have to do that. You're fine.
so there are 6 mitzvahs, 3 positive, 3 negative, 3 do's and 3 don't do's. It goes like this. Number 1 is livnei Beis HaMikdash, to build the sanctuary. Number 2, shelo livnei hamizbeach gozis, not to build the altar with hewn stone. Shelo yiralas alav b'malis, mizbeach has to be with a ramp, not with steps. So not to ascend upon the altar using steps. Number 4, li'ira min hamikdash, is to fear the temple. Number 5, l'shamro soviv, to guard it on all sides. And number 6, shelo lehashbis shmiroso, never to cease the watch over it. Okay, constant guarding, constant watching. So mitzvah saseh lasis bais la'avayeh is a positive commandment to construct a house for God. Muchan liyos makrivim ba'korbanos, prepared for sacrifices to be offered in it or within it. V'choygegin elov sholosh pamim b'shana, we must celebrate there in the Beis HaMikdash 3 times a year. What is known to be the pilgrimage festival, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, Shalosh Regalim. On these festivals, each Jew was obligated to come to the temple and present himself before God. In particular, the term celebrate refers to bringing the festive peace offering, Korban Shlomim. So how do we know all this? Because Shinema v'osu limikdash, should make a sanctuary for me. It was already explained in the Torah, the Mikdash that Moshe Rabbeinu built. You shall make me a sanctuary, is a pasuk in Exodus 25:8. Then further explanation is described in the Torah in Deuteronomy 12:9, which states, Ki lo yivosem ad atu, for at present you have not come unto the resting place and the inheritance. So that's already in Deuteronomy. It speaks about the Mishkan that Moshe Rabbeinu built. The commandment also the Mikdash is Book of Shemos, Exodus, and later on it speaks about the Mishkan that was built by Moshe Rabbeinu. Ki lo yivosem ad atu. So in the Gemara in Zvachim, it speaks about this statement, Ki lo yivosem ad atu, you have not come unto the resting place. It's as a Mishkan Shiloh. This is a Shiloh. The resting place is Shiloh. For Shiloh was also merely a temporary resting place for divine presence. The inheritance is referring to Yerushalayim. Inheritance reflects an everlasting change, so to the divine presence will always remain Yerushalayim. Okay? That's the first halacha. We'll learn another one. It says, Kevan shenichnasu la'aretz, after the Jews entered the land, Amidu Mishkan b'Gilgal 14 shana shekoshu v'cholku. So they erected the sanctuary in Gilgal, name of a place, during the 14th year of conquering and dividing. Right? It took them 7 years to conquer, 7 years to divide. From Gilgal, they made it to Shiloh. Uvonu sham bayis shel avonim. And they built a house of stone. So from here we see that what happened in the Gilgal. It actually writes it was the year 2488 after creation. So from there they came to Shiloh, built a house of stone, and spread the curtains of the sanctuary over it. It did not have a roof. The sanctuary of Shiloh stood for 369 years. When Eli died, it was destroyed. In the year 2871, when the Philistines captured the Holy Ark and slew Eli's 2 sons, the sanctuary of Shiloh had a greater degree of holiness than the structure which preceded it, the Gilgal, and those that followed immediately thereafter. The Sifri states that the Pasuk, Deuteronomy 12:5, the place which God has chosen to cause His name to dwell there, refers to Shiloh and the temple. The uniqueness of Shiloh is further emphasized by the fact that while it stood, the Jews were forbidden to offer sacrifices in any other place. While the ark was in Gilgal, and similarly in Nov and Givon, the Jews were allowed to bring their individual sacrifices, whatever they desired. However, during all the years the sanctuary was in Shiloh, no sacrifices could be offered in any other location. So it says V'lo yitasham tikra, so there was no ceiling to Shiloh, to the sanctuary in Shiloh. And we said it stood for 369 years. Eli died, it was destroyed. It came to Nov, they built a sanctuary there. When Shmuel passed away, it was destroyed. Then they made it to Givon. They built a mikdash there, sanctuary in Givon. And from Givon they made it to Beis Elomim. They made it to the structure, the eternal structure in Yerushalayim. So let's count. We have Gilgal. Then we have Shiloh. After Shiloh, they built Noiv. After Noiv, they built Givon. And after Givon, they went to the Beis HaMikdash.
5.
So, seemingly, stop number 5 was the final stop.
Right.
Now, you make Noiv and Givon. Now, if you put Noiv and Givon together, you have a total of 57 years. So obviously we see the greatness of Shiloh that stood for 369 years. The only thing it doesn't say, it says they made Mishkan in the Gilgal for 14 years, but it doesn't say if it was made out of stone or not. Seemingly, it probably was not, because it says right after that when they built Shiloh, they built it out of stone. Yeah. We'll stop here. We're in Tanya. We'll continue, God willing, tomorrow.